Cobra Kai has been an exhilarating journey of nostalgia and revival, but with Season 6 marking the end, many fans are wishing for a Season 7. One notable absence throughout all 6 seasons of Cobra Kai was Julie Pierce, the lead character from The Next Karate Kid, played by Hilary Swank. Julie was another student of Mr. Miyagi, and her inclusion in Cobra Kai could have added another layer to the series. Rumors circulated that she would appear. After all, so many icons from the original franchise have made cameos over the years. Sadly, it wasn't meant to be. The writers have said they wanted to include her but couldn't make it work within the existing narrative. A 7th season would remove that issue and provide the perfect opportunity to bring her into the fold. The writers have stated they had ideas for her introduction. One main thought was that she could be a mentor for a new generation of fighters and work alongside Daniel LaRusso at Miyagi-Do. Her unique training under Miyagi, different from Daniel's, could introduce a fresh perspective on his teachings. Additionally, her presence could have a significant impact on Tori Nichols, who has struggled to find a stable mentor. Julie's experience with discipline and overcoming personal struggles could make her an ideal role model for Tori, offering her an alternative path that neither Kreese nor Amanda LaRusso could provide. Her return would also allow for compelling interactions with Johnny Lawrence, whose unorthodox methods might clash with her disciplined approach. A 7th season could explore how Julie's involvement reshapes the balance of power in the dojo and how her return would tie into the future of the Karate Kid universe. Another major point of contention was the way the Sekai Taikai tournament ended. While the global competition was an excellent way to raise the stakes, holding the event in the Valley rather than Barcelona felt somewhat forced. Some fans speculate this was a way to keep the story grounded in familiar locations, but it also created missed opportunities for international character development. While the creators have insisted that Season 6 was the natural conclusion to Cobra Kai, many of the show's most dedicated viewers feel otherwise. Several key storylines still feel unfinished. One of the most exciting aspects of Cobra Kai moving forward is the next generation of karate students. Kenny Payne, Devin Lee, and Anthony LaRusso were all given significant screen time in Season 6, but their character arcs felt unfinished, leaving fans eager for more. Kenny, in particular, underwent one of the most compelling transformations in the series, starting as a shy, bullied kid and evolving into a fierce competitor. Yet, his redemption arc felt somewhat rushed, and we never truly got to see the full extent of his skills or leadership potential. A 7th season could provide the perfect opportunity to dive deeper into his evolving dynamic with Anthony. What began as a bitter rivalry could develop into an unexpected friendship, filled with tension, growth, and mutual respect. Additionally, Kenny's possible rise as a key player in Cobra Kai's future could shape the next chapter of the dojo, introducing fresh conflicts and new rivalries. With so much untapped potential, the younger generation of fighters could take Cobra Kai in thrilling new directions. Then there's Johnny and Robby. While father and son finally reconciled, their relationship still has room to grow. Robby's character development has been one of the show's strongest elements, but where does he go from here? Does he take on a leadership role in the dojo, or does he carve his own path? His dynamic with Miguel, now his stepbrother, could also be expanded upon. Tori Nichols also deserves more time in the spotlight. She spent much of Season 6 grappling with the death of her mother and choosing to join Kreese, but her future remains uncertain. Will she return to Miyagi-Do, or does she find her own way? Additionally, a confrontation between her and a returning Julie Pierce would be a dream matchup for many fans. And then there's the biggest question of all. What happens to Cobra Kai itself? With both the infamous Terry Silver and John Kreese gone, what does the future hold for the dojo? The brand of Cobra Kai has always been about more than just one person. It's a philosophy, one that could evolve in surprising ways. A 7th season could explore whether someone else steps up to take the name in a new direction, for better or worse. Finally, the Sekai Taikai tournament offers immense storytelling potential. With the near-death fight at the event, investigations into it, and the way it was run, there are still plenty of loose ends to tie up. Cobra Kai might have some potential for further story. However, The global scale of the tournament is what opens up endless possibilities. We were only privy to a brief glimpse into how different countries approach karate, but a seventh season could expand on this idea, possibly even taking the story to international locations. It would be a missed opportunity not to explore this further. Perhaps an expansion in this way is an opportunity for a spin off, but it would make sense to start it off within a seventh season of Cobra Kai. Perhaps Johnny and Daniel visit other international dojos or initiate a student exchange to introduce new characters within a familiar setting for fans, giving them a season to become invested. Despite the clear potential for more storytelling, Cobra Kai's creators confirmed that Season 6 would be its last. The main reason is that the upcoming movie Karate Kid Legends is set 3 years beyond Season 6. With Sony Pictures expanding the Karate Kid universe, it seems the focus is shifting from the series to the big screen. Set to release in May 2025, both the movie and Cobra Kai could become a mess of continuity and timelines. Legends would have to follow on from where Cobra Kai Season 6 left off, while also potentially leaving enough story for a new season to link into it. While many would love to see Season 7, Season 6 of Cobra Kai brought a fitting yet bittersweet conclusion to the beloved series. The central focus was the highly anticipated Sekai Taikai, a global karate tournament that raised the stakes for our favorite characters. By the time the finale rolled around, we saw years of conflict finally reaching their climax. Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso, two legendary figures from the Karate Kid, cemented their alliance in a way fans had been waiting for since Season 1. Their joint leadership over their dojos led to a new era of balance between the philosophies of Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate. Miguel Diaz ultimately emerged as the world champion, reaffirming his role as one of the series' strongest fighters, while Samantha LaRusso made a personal decision to step away from competition and explore her Okinawan heritage. Meanwhile, Robby Keane and Tori Nichols completed powerful redemption arcs, proving that Cobra Kai has always been about change, growth, and second chances. Both characters overcame immense struggles. Robby, once lost in a cycle of bad decisions, found his way back through discipline and self-reflection, while Tori, burdened by a rough upbringing and the influence of Cobra Kai, finally broke free from the toxic cycle of vengeance. Their journeys reflected one of the show's core themes, that people aren't defined by their past but by the choices they make moving forward. However, the biggest shock of the season came with the dramatic redemption and ultimate sacrifice of John Kreese. After years of manipulation, mind games, and betrayal, Kreese met his fate in a climactic showdown with his former ally-turned-nemesis, Terry Silver. His demise was a moment that left fans deeply divided. Was this truly the end of one of Cobra Kai's most ruthless villains? Or did he still have more to contribute to the story? Some viewers felt that his arc had finally come full circle, while others believed that a character as cunning as Kreese deserved a more definitive send-off. Even with these major resolutions, there's still plenty of untapped potential within the Cobra Kai universe. Some fans argue that a seventh season could further explore unresolved character arcs, introduce fresh rivalries, and continue expanding the legacy of the Karate Kid franchise. The showrunners, however, have made it clear that they want to end the series on a strong note, rather than risk dragging the story past its natural conclusion. Given how many beloved franchises have suffered from overstaying their welcome, their decision is understandable. Yet, with such a passionate fan base and lingering possibilities, the question remains, has Cobra Kai truly delivered its final knockout, or is there one last fight left in the dojo? Cobra Kai Season 6 provided an emotional and action-packed ending, but it's clear that there's still more story to tell. While Karate Kid Legends will continue the franchise on the big screen, a seventh season could serve as the perfect bridge connecting the narratives of the series and the upcoming movie. The show's younger characters deserve more development. The global aspect of the Sekai Taikai is ripe for expansion, and several fan-favorite characters still have unfinished arcs. Plus, with the Karate Kid franchise still going strong, there's no reason why Cobra Kai couldn't continue alongside the film. Ultimately, the love for Cobra Kai is far from faded, and a seventh season would not only satisfy fans but also enrich the overall Karate Kid universe. Whether the showrunners change their minds or not, The legacy of Cobra Kai will continue to inspire and entertain